I know I'm inviting you to go beyond the edge of what you are expecting and have experienced in the past. Andrew Mays has a book called Beyond the Edge, and I have this image as a representation of the edges that he talks about in his book. And he has a subset title which is Spiritual Transitions for Adventurous Souls. So I'm hoping you will embrace the spiritual transitions you're invited to, and you will be keying into your sense of adventure if you do that. And perhaps these two would be a good example of what it might feel like to embrace spiritual transitions and out of your sense of adventure. So I'm inviting you to move beyond your solid ground, that is your comfort zone, your solid ground of an intellectual sense of a need for understanding. I'm inviting you to leave that outside the door. I'm asking you to go interiorly and out of experiencing the experience, be in touch with the tingles and clangs and niggles and nudges, and out of that pick up invitations for inner growth for you. And so this is a picture of what I will be inviting you to do. Your solid ground, your comfort zone of an intellectual sense of understanding and comprehension, left outside the door, and a time of being present to tingles, clangs, niggles and nudges, and the invitations that are contained in them. So this is being contemplatively present to deeper parts of you, which is counter-cultural. And here's a picture of that. There's a deeper part of you, and you can make a space and listen in the space, and there's information there, deeper information for you. So in reality, you're enabling the mystic, that part of you that yearns for depth, to come to expression when you do this. And you're also supporting the prophet, the invitation within you to widen your tent pegs. By saying yes to invitations to expand your bottom lines of reality, yes, no. Yes has consequences, and no has consequences. The colours help. Yes brings communication and peace, and no, the red, brings pain and struggle. So, changing bottom lines of personal reality is intrinsic to our cycles of development. And there are cycles of development for all of us. You wouldn't be here if several of those hadn't happened. And there are more to happen after. And at this moment, you're in a cycle, and there are different parts of you in that cycle. I am inviting you to spend time with different selves in you. And these selves talking to each other within you. And that's an evocative focus. You can ask the questions of yourself. I'm also inviting you to choose to be right in there experiencing the experience. You have to leave behind what you're expecting of an intellectual understanding and comprehension. And as you go beyond the edge of your solid ground, rather than staying in your comfort zone, there are three ways that you can approach this. You want everything presented to you on a plate, that I tell you everything and you don't have to do any inner work. Or you can sit on the sidelines and say, oh, what she's saying is interesting, but I'm not going to go there. Or you can be together with the invitations that you have and allow inner journeying to happen. Move a step more. This will only be one step of the cycle you're in at the moment. So, to this experiential adventure of spiritual renewal and rebirth, I'm inviting you to experience the experience. And if you do that, you'll be putting oil in your lamp